It's a tight little neighborhood, though. It's kind of quiet.
Long way from Harlem, man. About to run down on Kelis. Raised hell in Glendale, baby.
We're Ghetto Gastro. Bronx bred, but worldwide.
Chopping it up with your favorite artists.
Raiding their kitchens. Remixing the ingredients we find.
Flipping dishes inspired by their stories. It's crazy. We used to go to church together in Harlem back in the day, so her sister had the crazy dyed hair, man. It was wild.
What was her name?
Farika.
Farika of the week.
Lion.
I wonder if she got a bidet in her bathroom.
Hi. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Come on this way.
Beautiful home.
Thanks.
You got a little foofy over here.
That's chuleta.
Chuleta.
So this is my kitchen.
Beautiful kitchen.
Where I spend most of my time. It's very personal.
Wow, look at the stove, B. That range is crazy.
Oh, she got full range of motion. It smells good in here, too.
Got the cast iron.
Mad cast irons.
This is my family fridge, and then this is my fridge. This is like juice boxes and stuff.
What you got up in there?
Take a look. Oh, get in. Go for it.
Lotus roof. Got some duck down there. Nice little pork shoulder.
So what do you like to eat? You eat everything?
I'm a big meat eater.
About that life.
No iron deficiency.
None.
You're
None,
woke.
right? I'm
You're
like,
woke.
I eat steak every day.
What type of food do your moms cook?
Well, my mom is Chinese and Puerto Rican, so I grew up eating a lot of Puerto Rican food. New York, there's like Chino, Latina, like it happens all the time. It's such a natural thing. My family on her side is in Puerto Rico. We were out there every summer, and my grandmother was making alcapurrias and papas rellenas and all that stuff. So I grew up just watching women in the kitchen just cooking. And actually, you know what? Let me show you something. You'll like this.
I look like a sofrito.
Yeah, so it's similar to sofrito in the sense that it has similar ingredients.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just nice to cut the fat.
Rounds it out. That's nice. We definitely got to use that.
Let's see what we're going with. Let's see what we can put together.
I got every grain you can think of, it's all in there. Up top is more like pasta. There's rice paper, there's all kinds of flours.
Oh, yeah.
Get some of them gummies, man.
Yeah, man.
What else are you pulling out over there?
I'm finding all sorts of random stuff in here, bro.
Yo, these things, if you roast it like really dark, mix it with oil or clarified butter, it tastes like chocolate.
Oop, that shit fell.
She got smoked salt, Alderwood smoked salt.
So what we gonna make?
I see this.
We should try to rub this down with like a nice little rub.
Or maybe even use this.
Or use that.
I think we're gonna make something real special right now.
Good, I'm ready, I'm excited. No one ever cooks in my kitchen, so. Yeah.
Just you?
Yeah. Open up that drawer right there.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's a knife.
Yo, this shit is sharp, too. This shit on 86, your taco.
Yeah, completely.
Let's whip, man.
I'm gonna leave the frika. I'm gonna do the black barley.
I'll work on the shoulder.
I'm taking Kelis as my soup.
Like, I'm ready. I'm like, teach me.
You're gonna take this frika here, put it on a sheet tray, get it in the oven, and you're gonna roast it at 350 degrees.
Make it pop. Did you cook with your mother when you were young? Like, did you help her out?
I did. That's how it all started. I watched her, and she's tiny, but she does it with such grace and ease. I grew up in a brownstone in Harlem, and my dad was a jazz musician, so I grew up listening to jazz. My dad would play upstairs, my mom would be cooking downstairs, and that was how it just was every day. So that was like the soundtrack to my life. Little hand.
Make it.
All right, chef, I see you. Did you used to hold it down for all the homies that they used to come through? Like,
to this day, even when I'm on the road, especially if I'm on the road for a long period of time, whether it's like London or Amsterdam or wherever, I'm like, yo, can I just come cook after the show? And sometimes you miss home, like your flavors and what you like to eat and what you're used to. And having people make your food for you all the time.
Can't do
There's
it.
something about it that's, it makes you feel off a little.
I'm about to cook this shit in that duck fat.
Behind, sorry.
Just toss it right here.
When did you realize that it was food, that this was the calling?
When I went to culinary school. Like, there was something else that I could do that I loved, that I was good at, that I was passionate about. I mean, I'll never not love music, but the business of music got really ugly for me for a moment. And I was like, yo, I don't need this. Like, I'm done with this. This is whack. I don't want to do this. And I had this, like, overwhelming sadness. I was like, yo, I'm not doing what I should be doing. I kept saying, like, yo, I want to do a cookbook. And my manager called me. He's like, yo, we got you a publishing deal, but it's due December 1st. This was first week in November. I was like, there's no way. I think for me, it was kind of dope that I only had that amount of time because I couldn't get fancy, I couldn't get special. I literally had to cook what I know. And so it made it so that it was kind of like a first album. It was the most honest I think I could ever be. Music was something that always was there because of my life and I always did it, but food was something else. Like I had to work for it.
You want to save that bone for a stock or something?
Yeah, for sure.
So you probably gonna put it to use.
What else you got going on?
Well, you know what? I have a sauce company, so it kind of takes up all of my free time. There's the habanero hot sauce, which actually is right here. You guys can taste that if you want to.
It's got some heat.
Try that. Wild cherry barbecue sauce. It's got the espresso in it to give it the natural smokiness to it. So this is just the stuff that's for my life.
Dang. This sauce game is on point.
Thank you.
That's nice.
So sauce, yeah, that's my happy place.
That shit is dumb hot. Motherfucking palate is on fire, baby.
Cheers. Toast to the
Cheers.
gods. Now we cooking, though. Now we got a little something to sip on.
We live, man. BX Harlem, John Gray, a.k.a. Fidel Gastro. You already know.
They call me Playboy P, a.k.a. Thin Diesel, man.
Mac, aka Ice Lord, I'll freeze you.
Alpha Wolf for all streets, baby. A.k.a. Don Maldon, man. Seasoning with substance, you heard? Fucking pot. That's the love right there, like.
Patience, time.
You know, yeah, you become one with the meat.
For sure. I love that.
Yo, coming over hot. This shit is sexy right here, B.
Come over here with that camera, bro. Let me show you how we put down this steez on the platters.
Steez.
Nice little spread.
I could not have asked for my Friday to turn out better.
We ain't want to be on some real cornball shit and come in here and try to make you like milkshakes and shit like that.
I appreciate you. You guys have to promise me, since I let you cook in my kitchen, you guys come over here and let me cook for you.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, because you don't realize we're friends now. I'm like,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
we're people now.
we like-
I'm like, don't act brand new when I call you. And I'm like, hey.
Who?
But you said.
New phone. Who this, man?
All right, let's take this spread in, y'all.
Watch out for Foofy.
All right, y'all. I just want to say a quick little wolf prayer over this food that we put together for today.
I love it.
God is good. God is great. Thank you for this food to help elevate the plate.
Amen.
We got some sofrito pan-seared penne, some spiced carrots.
Yeah, I used your Bounty and Full sauce, the ginger.
ginger.
I used the ginger on that.
Nice.
And then I cooked it down in the emulsion that you made.
Oh, the coconut, nice.
Yes, yes.
And then dessert, I took the brownie recipe, just added a bit of chili powder, coconut, brown sugar, cooked it in the cast iron, roasted the frikas, which you did earlier, pulsed it in your spice grinder, added clarified butter, and it made sort of like a chocolate sauce.
Boom.
Vibes.
Bon appetito.
Yeah. Everything smells amazing and it looks amazing. It's delicious.
Layer that flavor. I hope this like is a little nostalgic to
It is.
you know, your upbringing, you know, mom's whipping up the sofrito in the
All
house
day.
and all that.
And the fact that you make a sofrito powder makes me so happy. That's so dope to me. Like, I love that.
Do you think food brings people together?
It's crazy. No, for real. Like, food is the one thing. To me, it's the common denominator. Like, every country has a dumpling. Everybody, whether it's gyoza or a samosa or a pierogi, literally everybody has one. So, like, to me, we're all the same. I wasn't done.
My fault.
I'm like, I'm not finished.
Violate, my bad.
Rude.
Don't touch my plate.
She's about to fix me. She's like, yo,
Hold on.
fall back, man.
Nigga, that West Side came out for a second. I feel like we took a little trip around Harlem with this one, man.
And a lot of seasonings, absolutely.
Honestly, it's just hearing you guys talk in my house makes me so happy because I do miss it. You're like hanging with the homies. It's New York to the utmost. It's Harlem and the Bronx, and like we know each other without knowing each other, which I love.
So what we gonna name these dishes? Y'all like, you know, man.
I don't know, we're gonna call it the boss.
The boss. The boss hog.
All day.
Kaleidoscope carrots.
Oh, I like that. The texture of that too is so good, by the way. Like, it's so good. Yes, that is so good.
Cause it's like Lay's, it gets crispy
It's
and
like
like,
soft and chewy, and there's a little crunch.
it's not the little Debbie, it's the heavy Debbie, man.
Heavy
Heavy Debbie, I like that.
Shout out to all my heavy Debbies out there, baby. We love you too, man.
Toast to the gods in the earth.
Shout to the plug, Kelis, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you
For this
having us.
spread.
You guys are my new friends, you don't realize. You guys are welcome here literally anytime. For real.
Well, we're gonna take you up on that.
We gonna raise hell in Glendale.
I love it. Let's do it.
They can't stop uptown, we worldwide.